Okay, so number 4 is where we're going to go next, just for another example. Here we have a question about a penny dropped off the Empire State Building. So I'm going to draw me a little picture here where I've got the Empire State Building. And so this is the height of the Empire State Building. And we've got someone who's going to throw a penny off the Empire State Building. So it's going to start at this high point, and it's going to go up, and then it's going to come down, okay, and it's going to hit the ground, okay, and it's asking, so how long would it take the penny to strike someone who is 6 foot tall? So we want to know before it reaches the ground, here's a 6 foot tall person, how long would it take for them to reach there? So the time here that we're looking for. So that means we're going to be looking for time, and we know that the height that we want that time to be at is going to be at 6 feet. Okay, and so we are looking for what is what is the time when h is equal to 6 or 6 feet high. So what we're going to do is take this equation, h equals negative 16t squared plus 1250, and we're going to plug in 6 for the value of h, and we're going to solve. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to subtract the 6. I'm going to subtract this 1250 from the 6, and so that's going to leave me with negative 1244 is equal to negative 16t squared. Okay, so now I have negative 16t, so I'm just going to flip it around so my t is on the left, is equal to negative 1244. I'm going to divide by negative 16, and I get t squared is equal to, let's see, 77.75. Okay, now once I have this, I still need to know what t is alone. So to get rid of a square, I have to take the square root of it. So I'm going to take the square root, and up with t is equal to approximately, okay, and if you remember about square roots, this means that there's going to be a positive and a negative version. Positive or a negative 8.82, because a positive 8.82 times positive 8.82 would give you 77.75, or the two negatives multiplied together. And again, we're still at approximate. And we're talking about time, and this we are talking about probably seconds, even though it doesn't say specifically, we're talking about seconds here. Okay, and so now you have to decide, is it going to take a positive amount of time or a negative amount of time to reach that? So which of those, the positive or the negative, is going to be the correct answer? And so when we look at this, we are talking about the 8.82 seconds, okay, the positive of this. All right, so again, we had two options, positive or negative. We chose positive because negative time doesn't make any sense for this question. Okay, so it's approximately 9 seconds before it's going to hit someone who is at 6 foot tall. Okay, so looking at these additional questions, number 5, you're asking for how long will it take to the fireworks to reach the ground. That's going to be similar to the first question, part B. Maximum height is going to be like part A of that first question example that we did. Now number 7 is a question that's asking, would she reach a height of 14 feet? So you'll have to know what the maximum height is. So you're going to find the maximum height like we did on part A of example 1. And if the height is at least 14 feet, then the answer is yes. And if not, then the answer is no. So you're going to have to work that one out. Now, 8 is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I want you to try it on your own. I want you to give that a chance and see if you can do that problem as well. Now, numbers 2 and 3 on the front are just like number 1, so keep that in mind as you work through those. If you come across any questions, just let me know, and I will be happy to help in any way that I can. But you should be able to at least do numbers 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7 based on the examples that we did. And then number 8, try your best on that one and shoot me an email if you have any questions about it, and we'll go from there. Okay.